Traffic stalled along US 77 earlier today after a major accident involving up to 3 vehicles. Several people were injured, including young children, and it is where we begin on this Sunday. Now, these photos coming in courtesy of the Bishop Police Department. That crash happened just after 2 this afternoon along 77 near County Road 18. That's just outside of Driscoll. Officers say that Halo Flight had to be called in to take several people to area hospitals. No information on how badly any of them have been hurt. Medical crews from as far as Alice were also called in to help. One of the 3 vehicles involved rolled during the accident. Although troopers with the Texas Department of Public Safety are investigating the crash, they were not yet able to give us many details. We will, of course, share more information as it is made available.